Yeah, hey, okay, so what we have here this week, last week we worked on color. This week, we're going to build on that and we're going to do some image retouching. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do on your own going through the book. Photo restoration, going through all of the files here in the WoW book. I mean, you can go and, I don't know, there's just a lot of exercises that you can do on your own, right? So I figured that since we're going with the science fiction theme, what we would do is go with, for assignment one, go with, and assignment two, we would go with character development through montaging. Okay, and so we'd build on this one. This one's going to be, testing it out. This one's going to be a more refined version, and then in this last one, we're going to do a landscape. So a couple of a character development, creature development, and then an environment. So let me show you what I did. First thing I did is I went to. Okay, so the first thing I'm doing is I need to find a face. Now, if you don't have a camera, if you can't take a photograph of a friend or yourself, go and get a generic face. I just picked this one. And, you can pick large. Like, I think I needed some larger ones here, and it'll actually show you this is 1,000 pixels. That's fine. And then I wanted some animals, because I want to combine some animal images with some people images. So, I got these, and keep your citations. Always copy and paste your links in so you can paste them into your written component. So I went and I opened these up and I dragged them to the desktop, and then I opened them up in Photoshop, right? And so this is what the tiger image looked like, and this is what the woman's picture looked like, right? Now let me just bring this down a little bit. So what I want to do here is actually take pieces of the tiger, okay, and put them on the woman's face, okay? And then we're going to use the healing brush. Let me bring this over. What I want you to do is play with the healing brush here. The spot healing brush is what I used. You can play with the blur tool. And let me show you the result. Like, I just went and got two of the eyes, right? And then I duplicated my files, and I basically ended up with this. Let me zoom that down a little bit. Okay, so what did I do? And this is pretty rough, right? This is obviously pretty rough. I've gone in there, I've played around, I spent some time on the eyes. But what I did was I put those eyes in there, and then made sure they were positioned to where I wanted them, and I can cut things. I use a lot of this lasso tool in case I want to cut things away, maybe. And then I flattened this, and I just went to town with this healing brush, okay? And I tried to make this look like it blended in. So, basically, long story short, I used that, and I also used the smudge tool, okay, to get this effect. Now, note that we're building on last week. What I did then was I duplicated my layer, and I did a curves layer, okay, which darkened the whole thing, and I did a vibrance layer, which toned everything down except for the eyes, okay. And then I went in and I just started selecting with my selection tool and taking out details, adding in solid colors with the fill. I got rid of her hair. I just was thinking of steel cap. Remember, I'm not trying to make this perfect. I'm trying to create a character and that's somewhat believable. I spent more time on the eyes, and then I put the ears in. You can see the ears. I added those as the last touch. And so that's what I want you to do, is create a character, combine, maybe it's an elephant nose with a human face, maybe it's animal eyes on a human face, or maybe it's human eyes on an animal face, whatever. Do some basic playing around with this healing brush and get used to flattening and adjusting the contrast and the color, and see what you come up with for this first assignment. Now, for assignment 2, I want the same thing, okay, but we're going to build on that. We're going to make it even better, okay, because we're going to be better at what we do, because this is the first time we played with it, the second time. So whether it's going to be a male and a female character, and along with this, I want a written description of who this character is, what part they play, why they look the way they do, etc.